Hi Taurus, welcome to your mid-month readings. I went ahead and pulled your base cards out so I could meditate a bit on it. This is obviously a general reading. It can't be for everybody. If it's not for you guys, of course, click off. Listen to the other elements for you as they may be more heavily placed in your natal chart, such as your moon, your rising, and your Venus. Your Jupiter too, because that's your luck. That's your lucky planet. Now, overall influence for the month, just to jump right in, I got the Ten of Cups. So Taurus, this tells me, you're very much, this is what's influencing you from mid-month to the end of February. Your family, your dreams and your goals for your family, your true north, your happiness with everybody. You're like, do I have everything? Do I have me? I'm thinking about me, my husband, my wife, the kids, the white picket fence. I want it all. Why can't I have it all? And that's what you're thinking about. And more or less in the realm of emotions, where you just want to be happy, emotionally happy. Now, the first card I got was the Lovers. So a lot of you definitely was pretty much a love reading from what I was feeling. Or you're dealing with somebody that you love very, very much, but it's a choice, because this is definitely a 2. You are displaying either characteristics of the Queen of Swords, or you're dealing with an air sign female who's, very cerebral, very methodical. You could be experiencing something with, if you're a male Taurus and you're watching this, it could be, you're dealing with an air sign female, which is Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Or this could very much be talking about you taking on that energy if you're a female. Like I said, she's very methodical, she's smart, she's intelligent, but she's using her mind for what decision that she needs to make, because this is a decision. Look at her in this picture again. She's just sitting there thinking. Even almost to the point where she could be like even meditating, but just with her eyes open. And next to it is the Hierophant. And I think why you're thinking about this is because in your mind, you're like, okay, how am I going to go about this lover situation? I know it's a choice, but he doesn't normally fit my social norm, or he's not the type of person I date, or something along those lines, because you're thinking about doing something in a very unorthodox type of way, something very unconventional, or your partner is unconventional or different from what you might normally do. You could be somebody like, all right, I want to be with this person forever, but do I need to get married? Something like that. Or you're dealing with authority figures and in a negative way. For me, sometimes, for others, sometimes it could be divorce, or you're separating from this person. But in this regard, when I have the Lovers on the table, you deciding whether you're going to be with them or not, it is more or less because you're thinking about how to go about it, the approach, because this is definitely in thought regarding something that, approaching something in a very unorthodox way. Now, after that, you have Judgment. Judgment is saying you need to make a judgment call regarding this relationship, regarding this situation, because it fell right under the Lovers. Just like this. Look at her. She is looking up at this figure, which to her represents these Lovers. And you totally have to make a judgment call regarding this. Right next to it, you have the Page of Wands. Receiving good news or giving good news. You're texting each other. You're not, doing any crazy stuff, but what you are doing, my spaghetti against the wall card, you're like, I'm going to throw spaghetti up against the wall and see what freaking sticks. Oh, that's stuck. All right, cool. But you're with rose-colored glasses on. You're very optimistic. You're very, positive about the situation. Yeah, let's go do this. Yeah. And it's an action because it's a wand. And so you are taking this activity upon yourself. And the last card was the King of Swords. And another card fell out with it, and I'll explain. Now, this is your dealing now. Either this is you, and you're taking on the elements again of an air sign, which is cerebral, methodical, taking your time, crossing your T's, dotting your I's, or you are a female dealing with an air sign male. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. When I have these two chiefs on the table like this, the king and the queen, you bet your ass this is a couple, and a powerful one too at it. A very powerful couple. They slice and they dice. They know what they want and how they're going to get it. They're no joke. They're like a power couple, those two together. So this, next to it, the Eight of Pentacles, next to the King of Swords, you're going to work towards this relationship. You're going to go for it. I mean, this is what you're thinking about. Does this guy fit in my family? Should I propose? Should I get engaged? But how am I going to go about it? And that's why it's this. The Hierophant over here is in the reverse, which is very, very fascinating to me. Please clarify. Lovers first for Team Taurus. Thank you. Yeah, Ace of Swords, which is talking to one another, starting something new. And sometimes this is a contract. If this is not for you in the love realm, this very much could be, you starting a business or a company with somebody, something along those lines. This could also be a prenup, or it could be a divorce also, because I've just got to throw that out there. I don't see that yet. I don't feel that yet. But the only reason I say that is because the Page of Cups came out. You're keeping your emotions to yourself, both of you. You're not sharing, a heart to heart with one another. You're just keeping it on the down low. Both of you. You're not sharing your feelings. That's because I think you're all up in your heads. Because that's what air signs do. They're over here, where the water signs are over here, and then the fire signs are out there running amok, doing something or other. And then the earth signs are here. They're grounded. They understand what's going on around them. They have their shit together. It's kind of funny and interesting. But this is why we have, people in our lives. They complement us in one way or another. Why is Queen of Swords here? And Taurus, you guys make bold moves that usually pan out. And, for me to see, air sign energy on the table, it doesn't shock me at all. You guys take risks, but they're usually calculated. Okay, let's see. Queen of Swords. Yeah. Like I said, you take risks and mostly calculated. You could be dealing also with an Aries, but you have the Emperor in reverse with the Queen of Swords. So either you're dealing with an Aries in the mix or, something along those lines. And maybe you're thinking about this is definitely a person. So this person might really is unorthodox to you. I don't want to say thorn in the side. They're so different. I'm hearing they're so different. And, this to me sometimes is a bit bossy, a bit like douchey, if you will, that they're a business person, and then this is definitely the divine, this is divine feminine, divine masculine. So what role you play in this reading. So if you're dealing with this person might be your boss. So if this isn't a love reading and this is your partner in work, this is somebody authoritative, but they're being douchey. So I don't know if, and they're in the upside down position. So it's definitely telling me that they're in an authoritative position above you, which is probably why you have the Hierophant here, because this is dealing with authority in a negative aspect. And that's what the Emperor is in reverse. So I don't know, this is what you're thinking about, this person. The Hierophant in reverse. You just got to deal with it. They got to deal with it, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Deal with it, and you will. And then you're also going to move forward into a better position or a better place. You're moving on. You're moving out of choppy waters into calm waters. With the Hierophant in reverse, like I said, you're either dealing with authority in the negative and you're just going to move away from it and move on into a better direction, or you are, considering moving forward in a very unorthodox way, something not traditional. Whether it's that person or the situation, you're still going to move forward in a better place. Why is Judgment here? And you do have to make a judgment call, because this is what Judgment is here. But overall, this is definitely more or less about family and thinking about your overall happiness. It's very interesting. Yes, here we are, King of Pentacles. This is you, my friend. If you're the male, here you are. This is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. If you're the female, you could also be dealing with the same male in your element chart. But this is just basically telling me this is you. This is 100% you, Taurus. You're the one who has to make the judgment call. It's you. It's 100% you. It's just clarifying who needed to make the judgment call, or you're being judged. Vice versa, of course, right? Where's Page of Wands here? Wow, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, Justice. Now, clarifying the Page of Wands. You know, going out there, and this deals with legality. Again, prenups, divorce, or you're dealing with a Libra. The guy or girl could be a Libra. Or she works in the justice system. She's a lawyer. You're talking to the law, though. You're getting your ducks in a row, and you're talking to a lawyer. Because this is you thinking. And now this is you acting. And this is you talking. Because this is you thinking about it. And this is you physically doing something about it. You're starting the motions. You're turning the wheels to talk to a lawyer or talk to the law. Whatever it is. And it's in regards to this person. So some of you are divorcing. Could be an Aries. Or you are starting up a contract with, an Aries. Or you're suing an Aries. Or you're suing your boss. You're doing something legally, because that's what the Ace of Swords is here for. Legal contracts. And Libra, in the Hierophant, which is community, but in the reverse. Whatever this is, because again, this goes back to the family, the feeling of the family, what it means for you to get your family, in order. Now, let's see what this King of Swords is all about, and the Eight of Pentacles. Taurus, please leave a comment below and let me know what's, what it is. King of Swords with the Eight of Pentacles, please. You're definitely working towards something. Please clarify the King of Swords for my Taurus. Thank you. Yeah. You have the Devil in reverse. Could be a Capricorn you're dealing with, but this is like trying to end a cycle, a vicious cycle, a toxic cycle. And you're working really hard to extinguish it out of your life. Or this person. And I don't know if you're dating or you're with an air sign, whatever it is, it comes down to you making a choice regarding this lover that's either a divorce or something very unorthodox is going on for your overall, family health. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here, please? Yeah, there's some sorrow and guilt going on here. Sorrow and guilt, and I don't know if that's from your side or their side or what's going on. This looks like a love-related family issue. Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides from the Romance Oracle deck. Do you have any messages for me? I guess they do. Oh, yeah. This message is specifically and particular to the person that just met somebody. So this is for the Taurus that just met somebody. That you have to make a choice regarding these lovers if you're going to move forward, even if they're unorthodox, and I don't care. I'm just going to say it. Maybe you're black and they're white, or vice versa. Maybe, you have religious different backgrounds. Maybe, they they're not traditional and, whatever. Maybe you're Catholic, they're Jewish. You get the gist. It's an unorthodox situation. For those of you, there's a million of you Taurus out there. You know who this resonates with. I'm getting multiple stories being downloaded all at once. But particularly this, for those of you lovers that are doing contracts. Some of you are getting new love and need to make a decision. And wedding, which is a contract. It is a contract because justice is also here. So that was cute and nice. And then for those of you that are going through the other aspect, please ask yourself a question. I'm going to pull one card from the Oracle Angel Answers from Doreen Virtue. Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides. What messages do you have for my Taurus out there? What are the messages for the Taurus out there? Let's see if there's any other unturned cards. Nope. Okay. You got opportunity. So you have an opportunity here to either make it or break it or fix it or do whatever, to leave, to go, only you know, because you know what you asked. But I am going to say, if I'm seeing judgment on the table and you have to make a judgment call and there's an opportunity here on the table, and then I also see this, which also tells me about good news, giving and receiving good news, there's an opportunity available to you right now. Take it and run. Okay, Taurus, that's your mid-month for February. Please like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. You know the rest. And I'll see you at the end of February for March monthlies.